Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 1, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. Now, I promise you guys at the end of the video, I am going to explain why I did a comic book review of Edge of Spider-Verse. The reason may or may not shock you, but if you've seen the video on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts, I think you get the gist of it. But we begin this issue with on Earth. The year is 1740. The spider laird is caught by a bunch of young girls, and not caught in the kind of way that you and I probably want to be caught with. And for all my comic book sisters from another mister that are watching this video, I just throw out jokes like that, okay? While he searches for his goat and traps soldiers in a web, I don't know if they're French or they're British soldiers, these women inform Spider Laird that they are like him, travelers through time. They tell him that very soon a war is about to break out for which he might be needed. And he's like, a war? What war? I mean, he just doesn't know, but hey, he's game to help out wherever he's needed, you know? We are then introduced to Anya Corazon from Earth 616 as we jump forward into this panel, better known as Araña, Spanish for spider. She's been this vigilante for quite some time now, swinging for building to building while juggling her student life at the Empire State University. And look, I've been in college. I mean, it's not easy to juggle life and have a social life, get good grades, and also have a social life and manage Jack-in-the-Box tacos at 2 in the morning because I was a broke college student. Maybe you didn't relate to that, maybe you do. But sorry to get off topic. Like other Spider-Men from different universes, or Spider-Women from different universes, Araña knows she must serve this city. We also get to see the origin of her power and the mark that she has on her arm as she makes impact on the ground. And she just loses her webbing, and for whatever reason she loses her webbing, Araña then has visions of Madam Web telling her about a threat that has returned. So Madam Web caused her to lose her webbing because I got to get her attention. She's got to get her attention. And it's a grave threat for which she must unite with other Spider-Men and or women in the multiverse. She then wakes up because her visions are nothing less than a nightmare. As she wakes up, she sees webs all over and she struggles to get them off, but her roommate enters her room to take this textbook and realizes that something isn't right with Araña. Araña suits up and swings outside of her dorm room to fight against men who have turned into rats. That's after she deals with her roommate situation, and okay, she does the close one there to not reveal her true secret identity. She fights them off one by one, and she tells her to back off because she wants to talk about their leader. As her chat starts, or lack of a chat, Madam Web pulls Araña into a portal and the two stand on top of a roof. Madam Web reminds her of how she is an integral part of their team in this war that has gone loose. I mean, you keep telling Araña about this war. Why couldn't you just tell her all about it on the first visit? Or maybe you gotta give her in fragments so you can keep the reader like myself interested. Hey, whatever, I'll go with the flow, you know? Madam Web explains that her powers are in transition and they're returning to their totemic self. The grave danger that is upon our heroes is of the sisterhood. Araña gets her new costume to gear up in the battle from Web Weaver, and she loves the vibe, and I gotta admit, this new costume right here, yeah, I'm kind of digging it too. Why not? I mean, it's kind of hard to go against a new costume. I mean, then again, it might be easily is, but I dig it, man. I kind of dig it. Comment below, let me know what you guys think about this new costume. Araña comes up against Delilah, an essential member of the sisterhood, and she has crashed a middle concert. As soon as Delilah is about to hurt these people and all this ruckus and pandemonium is about to ensue, Araña webs her arms up. And you can tell after she webs her arm up, that is not enough. As Araña lands on her feet, the pain she felt back in her bedroom turns up again. And that's how she woke up in the previous panel. She is then easily beaten in a fist fight by Delilah. Now, Araña is down, but not for long, not up, because what seemed to be pain was a power building inside of her. She then destroys Delilah in hand-to-hand combat, and right from the start of the fight, it is coming for Delilah. Araña's fist and then Delilah's face on the floor. That's how you do a good girl fight. That's what we all want to see. Soon, a vast portal opens up, and Madam Web appears again. Araña is probably used to these entrances by now, and I guess us as the reader, we gotta be used to it too. She informs her, and she informs us, that she is needed for another battle somewhere else, and her fight against Delilah is just the start. The threat still hasn't subsided for Madam Web. Araña and company are now needed, and we're gonna find out more on the next coming issues, and that's where we end this issue of Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 1. Now, this is a very strong entry in my part. Each tale feels like it's building towards something, giving readers a different flavor of Spider-Man. There are 3 other different stories in this book, and I'm gonna leave that out. That way I can leave some meat on the bone with you guys. And as promised, the reason why I'm doing Edge of Spider-Verse One, well, I think I need more Spider-Man content on the YouTube channel. And two, let's get to the real answer here. Rated Comics does have an exclusive of Spider-Man issue number 1, which is a continuation of the story of Edge of Spider-Verse. Whether you're an average comic book reader or not, or you're just a comic book collector, this is a Rated Comics exclusive. The standard cover is limited to 3,000 in print, and the Virgin cover is limited to 1,000 in print. Hey, you know what? When it terms of exclusivity and Spider-Man being a very commercially popular superhero, hey, exclusivity and a popular superhero, that is a winning formula to add to your comic book collection, in my opinion. And you can only get this cover in one place. Link in the description if you wish to add that comic book to your comic book collection. Now you know why I'm doing this video, and you know at Rated Comics we do awesome comic book reviews, okay? So with that being said, Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 1. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy, don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews. And apparently, we also got some really good looking Rated Comic exclusive comic books as well. Link in description if you wish to check those out. Support the art, support the industry. And not to mention, hey, you gotta have a little bit of comic book in your collectible. Diversify your investment portfolio, to say the very least. Because comics are cool, right? I mean, that sounds geeky, but hey, I'm saying it, whatever. Judge me later, internet. With all that being said, thank you guys again for watching. Until next time.